Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We'll hand it off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Here's the option play. What a decision.
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. All week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals, so when you get out of the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They were lucky to get that ball back.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
We'll try the ground game here with the running backs.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's looking to scramble. Gets some space around the 30. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Kick is good. It gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Here's the 2nd down play. Send the back in motion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs on the scramble. Finds room at the 30. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He stays alive. Looks like he's going to run it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Going the other way, can they catch him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Here's second down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Okay, ready. Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. So they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Sammy Sam.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 25. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he's set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. Going to take it all the way in, pick six. Touchdown, tied. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a design quarterback keeper. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Fires it on the move. It's caught downfield. He'll be taken down when he crosses midfield to the 48.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball now at the 35. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. The Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State. Planning after trying the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards, down 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Across the 45 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Time running out here in the first half. Wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive in this position. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Tough running there. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the option play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. drive, the 9th play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. And it's complete downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Still plenty of life left. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. The Florida State offense on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's 2nd down here. And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Important 3rd down play coming up. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. And the Seminoles will try to keep this drive moving.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here comes a handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Press coverage now from the secondary. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his back. And he scores. Touchdown, Seminoles. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Crosses the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. Mistake by the defense makes it first down and 5. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it again. He breaks free. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
For the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on third down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. First down here for this offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Knowles. And they'll set up with PAT. An extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field now is anybody set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Same tailback, another carry. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10.
3:25.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Hey, what up?
Here we go.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Florida State. And this one is getting ugly. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. He's running out of time here. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1-2 so far today. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward. Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotion.
never asked properly to be a girlfriend. So that means I'm not committed to you. I can talk to whoever I want. So whoever within my...
If you gay, because you know you